Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Blood, Sweat, and Ears. It's an event that's 12 years in the making. We are here in Timmins, Ontario, the home of Shania Twain. Bloodthirsty Bob Kapoor along ringside with myself, Dave Blizzard. How is everyone doing? We're glad to have you here. Bob, how are you feeling about tonight's big event?
Dave, I am so excited to be here. BSC on the road in Timmins, Ontario.
Can you imagine this? 12 years ago since pro wrestling had been here in Timmins. And you know what? Actually, some massive matches were hosted in Timmins. Back in the day, Andre the Giant actually wrestled Hulk Hogan in Timmins. So, you know, we've got quite the legacy to follow here. Blood, Sweat, and Ears is proud to be here, part of an event with the Timmins Crime Stoppers unit. And the first match tonight, look at this. We're going to see Angel De Guerra, the young upstart, possibly a Rookie of the Year candidate, against T. Gomez of the Terror unit, and a loser goes to jail match.
Yeah, this is going to be great tonight. I can't believe the stipulation on this one. The Crime Stoppers is set up. The loser goes to jail. I don't understand that at all.
Well, you see, what's going to happen is the police are here tonight, and they're going to escort the loser of this match directly to jail. And we know T. Gomez has had a lot of issues with the police, as his partner Anton Arakis has as well. And that's, as a matter of fact, why Anton is not here tonight. He apparently had a run-in with the law.
Yeah, he was telling me the Popo took him in for no good reason at all. He called me. I was his one phone call. Can you believe it?
And he called you.
Absolutely. And I'm like, brother, I don't know what I can do. I don't need the heat after my stint in juvie, Dave. You know the story.
Yeah. We won't get into that story here, but we know T. Gomez is going to have his hands full against Angel De Guerra in front of this packed house at the Archie Dillon Sports Complex, the biggest crowd that we've seen for a Blood, Sweat, and Ears event. You know the fans in Timmins are excited and they're pumped, as are all the wrestlers and all the staff here at Blood, Sweat, and Ears. This is going to be one heck of an event. Headline tonight by Showtime, Eric Young, Monty Brown, James Champagne, among others. We're going to see the Suicide Kids against TNT. Man, oh man, what a show we're going to have for you tonight.
Yeah, the one I'm looking forward to is the three-way Chantel Taylor, Tiana Ringer, and Vanessa Craven.
That's going to be an excellent match. Of course, WWE signee Chantel Taylor in, I guess what's going to have to be one of her final matches here at Blood, Sweat, and Ears before she makes the move to the big leagues.
And of course, the blood feud that's been going on for so many months, TNT against the Suicide Kids. Dave, I don't know if this building's going to be able to control this one.
Well, we know for a fact that the Suicide Kids have revenge on their minds, and they said that Timmins, the size of this crowd, is going to be behind them 100%. Look at this, hundreds and hundreds of people, well over 1,500 people in attendance at the Archie Dillon Sports Complex. And as you see right now, over the shoulder of one of the Timmins' finest here, taking the action in close to ringside, the loser of this match will go to jail, Bob.
Dave, this crowd is going insane already. They haven't even locked up yet. 12 years in the making, they haven't had wrestling in Timmins, and everyone in town showed up.
Absolutely. This is going to be an action-packed event for sure. Choice words for the crowd.
I've got a thing to say. First thing in.
That's uncalled for.
Who's in the middle of nowhere, dude?
Well, it is, but it's not garbage. Great city, great people here in Timmins.
Well, I don't think T. Gomez feels the same way. They're giving it right back to him, too.
Well, the crowd definitely is going to want Angel De Guerra to send T. Gomez back to jail.
I suck, but you're garbage. You should be on a street corner every Tuesday morning because you're garbage.
You tell him, brother.
Enough of the talking. Let's get this match underway. Timmins has been waiting 12 years to see professional wrestling, and they wanted the best of the best. BSC is here. And look at this. Gomez seems like he's prepared. He knows a thing or two about jail. Angel De Guerra, how would he fare in the big house?
I don't know, Dave. He looks a bit delicate to be in jail, but as delicate as he looks, I tell you, the guy is as tough as anybody in BSC.
Look at that smack to the face. Throwing the glove. A duel, if you... Wow, look at that, the big shove. And Angel Laguerre, he has got a ball of fire about him, and look, pantsed him.
That's unacceptable. He's embarrassing him. He's going to try to embarrass him and then beat him and send him to jail. You got to keep your pants up when you're in jail.
Listen to this crowd giving it to T. Gomez. My, oh my, the energy in this room tonight is unbelievable. Blood, sweat, and tears in Timmins. And look at this, they're really giving it to T. Gomez here. Huge chop. Angel Laguerre now, the match is officially underway. Big chops, and now he sets him up off the ropes. Irish whip to Gomez, reversal now. Big leapfrog. Laguerre right there waiting for him with a chop.
Wow, painful chops from Laguerre against the ropes.
The unorthodox style, T. Gomez taking on the high-flying Lucha, one half of the Revoluchas. Angel Laguerre now off the ropes with a back spring elbow, very nicely done, sending Gomez down to the mat and retreats to the corner.
Yeah, Gomez has got to get a break, regroup a little bit. He can't let this crowd get to him. They're on him, and he's got to put them out of his head completely. He's got to focus on the task at hand and get past Angel Laguerre.
Look at this, he missed him now. And another one! Is Gomez going to wrestle this match in his underwear? Look at this! As he retreats to the outside, he better put himself back together.
Yeah, this is no good for T. Gomez. Again, he can't let these fans get to him, and right now he seems a little distracted. I think the fact that Anton isn't there to support him, and Anton's sitting in the jail cell, can't be helping either.
No, look at this. He brings him into the guardrail. Look at the size of this crowd here tonight. Huge event. This is
what a chop.
This is a great way to start off a massive event here in Timmins. Angel Laguerre against T. Gomez in a loser goes to jail match. And Angel Laguerre now with a quick cover and a 2 count. Not quite able to hold the gangsta down.
And T. Gomez still able to kick out of that one, and it was close though.
He's back in the corner now, backing off. Looks like he's not prepared for this match. I think the crowd's really getting to him. Look at this, handful of tights. Takes Laguerre head first into the second turnbuckle. And now Gomez with the upper hand and a chop of his own to the chest of Angel.
Another chop. I can't even imagine what that feels like, Dave.
Going in with the leather gloves in the chest. And now a reversal. And Angel now with chops of his own to Gomez.
Razor knife edge chops. That's crazy. He's got T. Gomez rocked in the corner.
Who do you give the edge to in this match here? Now Gomez now with a smart move as he springboards Angel Laguerre to the outside, blocks a punch, and he's going up high. The high-flying skills of Angel Laguerre. Here he goes, high cross body.
Beautiful.
1, 2, this one. Oh,
wow, that was almost 3. That was, again, so close. And you're asking about who's got the edge. I got to go right now. Well, it looks like T. Gomez is finally getting in the game that he's the strongest at. A little ground and pound, a little thuggery.
Well, thuggery, the kind of thing that you'd get arrested for on the streets, is okay in this match. A loser goes to jail. And we know Gomez does not want to return to the cell. And Angel Laguerre, well, I just don't think he'd fare well in jail, as you mentioned earlier, Bloodthirsty. Look at this now. Tossing the outside.
Yeah, Gomez has got to use this
position. Springboard drop kick. Sends Laguerre down to the apron and down to the floor.
Yeah, once you can ground Angel Laguerre, he's going to beat you with the high-flying moves. If T. Gomez can keep him down, get that ability to springboard, to do all the fancy moves, and take that away from him, then T. Gomez has got this match wrapped up.
Throw first onto the guardrail now. Gomez with the upper hand. This is the kind of match that he wants to fight. He wants to hold him down, as you did mention, Bob. He wants to take advantage of Angel, knock him loose a few notches, and then that way he won't be able to perform those high-flying moves that he is famous for.
Yeah, absolutely. And Gomez is a street fighter. I mean, if he does go to jail, geez, heaven forbid, that's what's going to keep him alive.
Well, and this is a fair one-on-one fight as we get a 1, 2, and just a kick out. This is a fair fight, as we mentioned. Anton Arakis not at ringside. He is, in fact, incarcerated. I don't know what for. Bob, do you have the inside scoop on that?
All I know is when he called me, he said he was framed.
He was framed. We don't even know what he did, but he's behind bars, unfortunately, unable to be here tonight. Well, unfortunate for T. Gomez, but I think it's a very fortunate thing for Angel Laguerre as a cover now, 2, and another kick out.
Well, absolutely unfortunate for T. Gomez. I mean, Laguerre's got 1,500 fans cheering him on. Poor T. Gomez doesn't have his partner in crime, his buddy, his pal.
Yeah, like a smack to the ribs. Crowd, wow, sorely behind Angel Laguerre now. Irish whip into the ropes. Gomez now. Behind by Angel, boot to the midsection. Huge chop. blocked a bit by Gomez now. Tosses him into the ropes. Not all. Ooh, big knee to the midsection, sending DeGuerra down to the mat.
Yeah, and it was great. Hit him in the gut, take out some of that oxygen, slow him down. Team Gomez has got to get him back wrestling his kind of match.
As we see Timmins' finest police officers standing by, ready to take the loser to jail in this match. What a great way to kick off Blood, Sweat, and Tears Invasion Timmins.
Dave, I've been writing for Slam Wrestling for a number of years. I've been covering BSE since the start. You don't know how many people email me and said, hey, you talk about BSE as Ontario's greatest. When is BSE going to get out of Toronto, get out of Mississauga, and show the rest of Ontario what this company's all about?
Well, a huge year for Blood, Sweat, and Tears so far, and still nice and early. Another half a year to go for Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and we've already seen an invasion in Sudbury, an invasion in Timmins, and of course the Homestead in Mississauga. Huge and great things for Blood, Sweat, and Tears in the year 2006. I am so excited about the growth of this company, the fastest growing company in all of Ontario. I would say as far as we go here, Canada. Let's tackle Canada next. Blood, Sweat, and Tears cannot be stopped as now Angel DeGuerra has been stopped by T. Gomez with a sleeper hold trying to wear him down.
Smart move by T. Gomez here. Again, he's got to keep him down, keep him on that mat, and then put the boots to him, pummel him, and keep Angel DeGuerra down for 3.
Drop one. That's 2 arms. We can see Angel DeGuerra going to jail. Whoa!
He barely got that arm up.
What a half an inch away. And the crowd now behind Angel once again. Elbow to the midsection, breaking out of this. Off the ropes, Gomez springs him up and just drops him flapjack style face first to the mat. A huge kick to the ribs. Gomez resorting to the dirty tactics to keep Angel DeGuerra back down on the mat.
Dirty tactics. He's got 2 cops staring him down. He's got the crowd after him. He's got to do whatever he can to get out of jail. He's not. Believe me, Dave, T. Gomez does not need another night in jail in his record.
Listen to this crowd on absolute fire tonight here in Timmins. And they're, as we said, behind Angel DeGuerra 100%. A massive running chop.
Wow, he wound up on that one, but it just seemed to fire up DeGuerra.
Not phasing DeGuerra at all now. Blocks the chop, the punch attempt. Misses it under. Big atomic drop. Down goes Gomez to the outside.
That's not good at all.
And look to the sky. Angel's gonna fly.
Jesus, unbelievable. Somersault dive over the top rope onto T. Gomez on the floor. That is ridiculous. Dave, these guys want the win. They want to prove themselves that they are #1 guys in BSE, and frankly, neither of them want to go to jail.
Well, let's be honest, the biggest crowd that some of these guys have performed in their entire career, especially for a guy like Angel DeGuerra who's young. He's a rookie here in Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This has got to be a massive night for him as he gets to compete in front of all these fans in Timmins, as once again he goes sky high, looking to use those high aerial tactics to try to take down Gomez, but he was able to cut him off. DeGuerra in a very precarious position.
Yeah, he went to the well one too many times. And, oh no, T. Gomez in unfamiliar territory, he got caught.
Look at this now. Hurricanrana digs his head in 1, 2, 3. This
wow,
what over.
Wow, he beats him with a Dragon Rana, and oh my God, T. Gomez is going to jail.
Ladies and gentlemen, that means that Tarantula Gomez will have to spend the night in jail here in Timmins.
Oh my goodness, listen to this reaction. The police now making their way to the ring to take out T. Gomez.
Gomez, run! Run!
Look at the size of these police officers.
See,
Gomez
that's smart way.
trying to make his way to the ring. Oh, look at this.
Oh, this is not fair. There's 2-on-1 here.
Only the knee to the lower back. Are you kidding me?
That's got to be police brutality. Rodney King, anyone? Remember that? This is ridiculous.
Well, it's a little bit different than Rodney King. Let's be honest here. This guy is guilty. He lost the match. He's going to jail. And Timmins police, look at that. They're proud to do the best job that they can. Part of this Crime Stoppers event. Loser goes to jail, and the loser, Bob Kapoor, is T. Gomez.
And this crowd is loving it. And Dave, oh, this hurts. This is a friend of mine. You know what? I know I'm going to be asked to bail him out.
I hope you brought the money up to Timmins with you, because it looks like Gomez is spending the night in jail, being taken away by the finest of Timmins, the police. Look at this. This is great. this. This is tremendous. T. Gomez finally gets what's coming to him. This man's spending the night in jail. That's great.
Sorry, Dave, I got to call a lawyer right now. I got to help these guys out. This is unbelievable. T. Gomez going to jail.
Match number 2 tonight here at Blood, Sweat, and Tears in Timmins is going to feature one member of the Blackouts, the big monster Vane, as he's going to take on the Irish fighting machine, Jake O'Reilly. This should be a lot of fun here tonight, Bob.
Oh, it's going to be fun. I don't think it's going to be so much fun for Jake O'Reilly. Vane has just been an unstoppable force, Dave, in BSE, and I don't know if Jake's going to be able to contest that power.
Well, I think this match might end up as another loser goes to jail match or a winner goes to jail. The assault that Vane's going to put on in this match, I mean, you got to think, Jake O'Reilly's at a severe disadvantage in this match, and really, it could be an assault. Just flat out what it could end up being, just a physical assault in this match.
And now Jake's a guy who I don't mind hanging out with. You know, he's an Irish guy, so he likes to drink and then fight.
I wonder if he's half in the bag now, Bob.
I can't believe this response, Dave. This is unbelievable. The crowd is deafening here tonight.
Absolutely. They're loving every minute of the event tonight here for Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Again, coming back to the home of Shania Twain. Have you had a chance to visit the Shania Twain Museum yet, Bob?
Dave, I did, and you know what? I got a song in my heart when I think about Shania Twain. Man, I feel like a woman. Dave, go and get me a woman.
Stop. Look at this now. What a monster. Vane being accompanied to the ring by Mr. Black. This is a specimen. Look at the size of Vane, the arms, the chest. He is a monster that you just do not want to mess with.
This guy is just scary, Dave. Even talking with him backstage, I'm afraid of this guy. Legit afraid of this guy.
Well, then you got the wild card, of course, of Mr. Black. What kind of a role is he going to play in this match? Vane doesn't need the help, but he's also not above getting the help for free from Mr. Black. The size of this guy, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, if I were Jake, I think the best strategy is just leave. Just get out, take off, live to fight another day.
Well, he's really put himself in quite the position. He must have been really drunk when he signed on to take on Vane in this match. Like, you don't take a guy on like this with a clear head. This is just a mismatch of size. But Jake O'Reilly is a fighter. He is the Irish fighting machine, and you know, he might upset. You think he could have a chance to take Vane out in this match?
Dave, anyone in BSE can beat anybody else on any given night. That's what makes this such a great promotion. That's what makes this company so good. And you know what? The fans behind him, they can take him to incredible heights in this match.
Well, here we go, about to lock up. Vane taking on Jake O'Reilly. The big lockup now. Wow, just tosses him across the ring.
Yeah, I don't think that's great strategy for Jake. He's got to start throwing the jabs, start dancing around, shuffling around, moving, and staying away from that guy's power.
How do you take a big man like Vane down with some punches? You know, if you get caught in his bear hug, or if you get the hands on the head, you're in a lot of trouble. It's another lockup now, and he just tosses him down again. O'Reilly, you get a little bit of frustration early on.
Yeah, he's completely stymied, and Mr. Black giving Vane some advice. I don't know what more advice is. Just he keeps throwing Jake O'Reilly around like that, and this match can be over pretty quickly.
Well, I think I heard what Mr. Black actually said to him. Is he just looked at Vane and advice, if you want to call it, but he just looked at him and said, "Dominate."
Oh, and he did there with a big shoulder block. That's like running to a brick wall. Unbelievable.
Well, maybe a change of strategy for Jake O'Reilly. Ebony Destroyer, the monster Vane. Wow. Going one-on-one with Jake O'Reilly here for Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Invasion Timmins. Looks like they're about to lock up again. Oh, Jake has got to rely on that speed now. Here's the rights. Vane misses one. Big drop kick.
Can't get the big man down, though.
Second drop kick now into the ropes. Not enough to hold down Vane. O'Reilly now. Irish whip. Big clothesline. Sends him over to the top rope and takes himself out in the process.
Wow, and look, he did it. He took the big man off his feet, and he's got to stop wasting time with the crowd. He's got to keep on him. Go for the eyes, go for the legs. Just start putting the hurt to the big guy, or if he gets up on his feet, see that?
Look at this. O'Reilly now.
Somersault senton onto the floor. It takes out both Vane and Mr. Black.
Getting the approval of the fans here in Timmins. The 1,500 strong in attendance. Now Jake O'Reilly, the forearm to the back, and he sends Vane into the ring. Ooh, Mr. Black now. This could be the wild card, like I said.
And Jake going to the top rope, that's pretty uncharacteristic of him.
O'Reilly now sky high. Oh my God, the power of Vane.
He just got caught like a baby. Though, unless you're Britney Spears, you won't be dropping many babies.
Well, there you go. Look at the toss across the ring. Vane with a cover now. Not quite enough to hold down O'Reilly. Almost a 3 count now. Vane in control of this match. And how do you refer to him as the dominant member of the Blackouts when you got a guy like Pierre Shadows, Mr. Black now, behind the referee's back, choking out Jake O'Reilly. Come on, Bob, you got to admit that Vane doesn't need this kind of assistance.
Probably not, but you know what, Mr. Black, he's a pretty friendly guy to have around. I'd certainly want him on my side.
Look at this now. Sunset flip attempt.
Oh, wow.
He cover 1, 2, this one. Ooh, Jake O'Reilly almost sneaks out a victory over Vane.
Well, Vane maybe getting a little too overconfident, thought he had Jake in a precarious position.
Those tight forearms now set him up for a suplex.
Look at the power. Holding him up there, vertical.
Just drops him down, lets the blood rush to the head, and that suplex taking a lot out of O'Reilly. A cover 2.
Oh, and picks him up. That's the dominance of Vane. Look at that. He wants to punish this guy some more. And oh, he's putting the hurt on him right now, Dave. Right, but knee between the shoulder blades.
Look at the size of those arms wrenching back. I wouldn't be surprised if O'Reilly's head pops off.
Let's go! Done! He's sitting on quick!
Well, Vane doesn't look like he's broken a sweat, Dave, and he's got Jake O'Reilly. Oh, well, I don't know, but Jake O'Reilly getting the crowd behind him and coming back a little bit.
You know, you really have to see Vane in person to appreciate just how big this guy is. You know, O'Reilly trying to be the bigger man and take him off his feet again. Another right hand, a jab. Ducks a clothesline, another right hand. O'Reilly now, fists of fire, trying to take out Vane. Sets him up for punches to the chin, to the neck area.
Well, he's got the big man rock right now. In the corner. Oh, with another big shot and going back to his strengths, going back to the punches, the jabs, basically the Irish street brawling.
On a running bulldog now, Jake O'Reilly takes a lot of energy to lift that man over. 1 and a 2 count, not quite enough to hold down Vane.
Yeah, Vane's
referee Dave Linton says it's only a 2 count.
Yeah, still got the power to kick out, but Jake O'Reilly's certainly got the big man rock. I don't think anyone else has ever done before in BSE Day.
O'Reilly now going back up to the top rope again, uncharacteristic of him. We know what happened to him last time. And he managed to catch him.
Wow, he got him.
He's got him down for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on now. Referee being distracted by Mr. Black. Bob, you got to admit that that's unfortunate for Jake O'Reilly.
I don't know. I think Mr. Black was trying to tell the referee something. The referee momentarily distracted.
Momentarily distracted. He just cost Jake O'Reilly a win. He had Vane beat. A huge upset as O'Reilly now. He's caught in midair. Vane set him up for that massive power slam, and down he goes.
Oh, reminiscent of Davey Boy Smith with a big running power slam, but can only get the 2.
Vane is angry. He thought that was a 3 count. Referee Dave Linton better be careful.
I wouldn't want to mess with Vane. The referee's got to stay out of that way, stay out of that big man's way.
Jake O'Reilly trying to find something inside to get back up to his feet, and he is in trouble now. Vane set him up for the Dominator.
If he hits this, it's over.
O'Reilly's up. Oh, he's snuck out. Boot to the midsection. Jake O'Reilly now. Oh, there's a tornado DDT. He buries Vane. He buries him. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God!
I don't believe it. What an upset victory for Jake O'Reilly. Got running the tornado DDT and got Vane down to the 3 count. I can't believe it, Dave.
Holy cow! A huge upset here. Blood, Sweat, and Tears is seeing history made right before our very eyes. Vane, the Ebony Destroyer, the monster of the Blackouts, is defeated by Jake O'Reilly. Unbelievable. What a great night. You know what? I've decided I'm going to go partying with Jake O'Reilly tonight. It'll be a great victory party.
Well, you won't, or you might remember it the next day, but no doubt he won't.
Jake O'Reilly, victorious here at Invasion Timmins. Scheduled in the main event tonight, Showtime Eric Young one-on-one with James Champagne. This should be a great match tonight, as now the hometown hero, one member of Team Canada, making his way to the ring and to address the crowd.
And the crowd going insane for this Team Canada member. you know, in TNA, Eric Young doesn't get this kind of reception. He's very much hated in Orlando, but here in Timmins in the Great White North, hey, he's back at home.
Oh, look at the response he gets from the home country faithful here in Timmins, Ontario. Showtime, always a lot of fun to watch, and it's going to be a great match, him and James Champagne one-on-one tonight. The last time we saw Showtime Eric Young in BSE was, of course, as a surprise opponent in that fatal four-way match. James Champagne was a participant.
So this is the Great White North, Timmins, Ontario. I'm going to make this short and sweet. It's great to be back in Canada with my friends and my family. A place where I feel safe.
What is this? An interruption by James Champagne.
The most disgusting and pathetic display of ass kissing I've ever seen. And in all places, Timmins.
What's wrong with Timmins? What's his problem with Timmins?
I don't think Vanilla Killa getting too many fans in Timmins, Dave. It's better than what they normally say to him.
Wow.
Showtime, it's not a big secret that I've got a huge problem with you little bum buddies running around North America calling yourself Team Canada.
He's had long-running issues with Team Canada from NWA TNA.
I've proven many, many times that I am more Canadian than you. You can just go watch me little buddy Bobby Roode. He's laying up there in Peterborough, Ontario, sucking tuna fish through a straw. I'm just about up to folks. Sit down. Where's this kid's at? Where's this kid's at? Go sit with him. I haven't forget about you, no time. Like I said, just like your buddy Bobby Roode, I'm gonna send you home in a body bag.
Strong words from James Champagne.
And I will forever be known as Captain Canada.
Champagne not endearing himself to the fans here in Timmins.
Hey, everybody, we're in the presence of a real life superhero. Congratulations, remember this. Hey, you're up there by yourself, running your mouth, and I don't see anything in between but me and you, but space and opportunity, Captain Canada.
Challenging him to,
What does that mean?
wants to go right now.
What do you say, Showtime?
Anyone else may know what I say. What I say is come down here so I can slap your mouth.
Wow.
Those are strong words, but
You want me to get that ring and fight you? Is that what you're saying?
We're going to see a fight right now.
You got too much, cowboy.
James Champagne heading to the ring. He's going to take on Eric Young. He's going to show him that he belongs in Team Canada more than Eric Young does.
James Champagne is a jealous man. Let's be honest. He has had issues with Team Canada. Feels that he is better. What's this? A little musical internet. Champagne seems to know what's going on here. This is a surprise. Do you know anything about this?
I have no idea what's going on.
I'm pretty sure I know who this is.
I think so, but
What does he have to do with any of this?
he's certainly a long way from home, that's for sure.
And Showtime knows what's going on too. The fans seem a little bit at odd.
Oh my God, it is a far away from home, far away from the Serengeti.
The alpha male Monty Brown. We know he was part of this show tonight, but now he's interjected himself into the James Champagne Showtime Eric Young confrontation. What are we going to see here? What does the alpha male have to say about all of this?
I have no idea what he's doing out here. This is supposed to be the time for Eric Young and James Champagne to start fighting. I don't know what's going on.
We saw Monty Brown make his debut at Blood, Sweat, and Tears at Extreme Christmas as the tag team partner of James Champagne to take on Team Canada. So we do know that there is a history for Champagne and Monty Brown as a unit. But what is Monty Brown's business here in Timmins? I guess we're about to find out.
Champagne, Showtime, all of that. Kill that. Although the Alpha Male looks good enough to be at a fashion show, I didn't come here for a fashion show. The Alpha Male came here to do what he does best, and that's take out punks like you and take out. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. If you came here to tell all these people how wonderful it is to be back in Timmins, how your family's here, how you love everybody, kiss the kids, slap them on the butt, and all that other good stuff, you could have just saved them some time and sent them a Hallmark card, Eric.
Wow, Monty Brown is here for a fight by the sounds of it.
Because the Alpha Male G'd up from the feet up, looking so fly. Came to Timmins to do one thing. I heard this was a mining town, so the Alpha Male came right here to bury you, and all you people from Timmins can dig him up when the Alpha Male's gone. And I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna do it, Eric Young, and you listen up too, chump.
Wow.
I'm gonna bury you because the Alpha Male came here. He's looking for a fight.
Get your ass in the ring, yeah!
You never tell the Alpha Male what to do. Park. I feel like walking out. You sit down before I take the walk. Now, before I was so rudely interrupted, how I'm gonna do it?
All the fans have had enough of the talking. They want to see a brawl here.
I guess I can see Monty being so mad about having to wear that shirt, but I'm not sure what these issues are with James Champagne and Eric Young.
You said when Alpha Male's good and ready, I'm gonna bury you with the
We're going to see a brawl. Look at this.
This gives me a great idea. Hey, the little guy's spinning, the little man's spinning. I got a great idea. The Alpha Male came here for a fight. I want a piece of you and Team Canada. How about we make this a triple threat in the main event?
Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable. The triple threat match in the main event. Eric Young, James Champagne, and Monty Brown.
When you say no time, Eric Young, what's your answer?
Well, the crowd sure wants the answer to be yes.
We ain't in Nashville, we ain't in Orlando, and I ain't scared of nothing. Let's do it, and I'll show you and you why there's no time. Like showtime.
Have we got it? Is this set? James Champagne, Monty Brown now? And Showtime Eric Young?
I think it's going to happen.
Well, James Champagne better watch his back. This is a triple threat match. The main event tonight has been set. James Champagne, the Vanilla Killer, against Showtime Eric Young, against the Alpha Male Monty Brown. My goodness, what a main event. Timmins, 12 years in the making, and this is their main event of the night. Oh, what a match. This is going to be a fatal four-way featuring the 2005 Adrenaline Cup champion Ash Cobra Kai, one half of the Revolutions, El Sombra, and Unreal Michael Elgin. Bob, this is going to be a lot of fun.
Dave, the people in Timmins, they thought they'd seen some great action, but it's only getting better and better. This match is going to be off the charts.
Dave Lazard and bloodthirsty Bob Kapoor sitting ringside for Invasion Timmins. We are so proud to be part of this huge event. Over 1,500 people in attendance. This is huge. This is one of the biggest events in all of Ontario. And, well, let's just say it, all of Canada for professional wrestling this year.
Oh, by all means. You know, I cover a lot of the independents, but BSE is making waves. It is going international with DVDs, with the website, with all sorts of promotion. And frankly, Dave, the names that BSE are bringing in are the cream of the crop of today's talent. And these guys, the guys in this match, are hoping that they're going to be there very soon.
Well, we can only hope for good things for them as well. And this is really going to be a lot of fun. A fatal four-way match for the fans here in Timmins. Great participants in this match and a great roster inside Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and you're always going to see the best of the best and only bigger things coming in 2006 and eventually 2007. Man, we are just so excited to be part of this huge event, and Timmins said we want the best to come up to our great city, and 7 hours away from Toronto, so the guys made the trip up here and super excited to be here by the looks of it, and really all a buzz throughout Timmins, newspaper, TV, radio, all talking about Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and this is a massive event.
Yeah, I think the mayor of Timmins, Vic Power, is sitting there in the front row. He came up to me before the show the other night just to say hi and say how excited they are to have CSE in this city.
Weighing in at 225 pounds, this is Unreal Michael Elgin.
Here's a man with an unorthodox style, Unreal Michael Elgin. He's well, I don't know, would you call him a high-flying big man? I don't know what to call him.
This guy, for a guy his size, he can fly like nobody's business, Dave. He's agile like a cat. The only thing that Michael Elgin's got to worry about is his temper. Man, he gets so hot sometimes that he loses focus.
Look at this now.
Wow, the crowd putting the gears to Elgin right now, and he does not like it.
He's been called some pretty unflattering names in the past. Fat Hardy, Thunder Thighs, the whole 9 yards.
That's just from his friends.
Absolutely, and the fans here in Timmins doesn't look like they're going to be any less merciless on this Michael Elgin here tonight.
Oh, look at that little girl trash talking him. Where's her parents? Did you hear what she said?
Why don't you go scold her?
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
No, and you best not either. Oh boy, I tell you what. Fatal four-way, elimination style. How does this match work here, Bob?
Dave, any of the four can pin the other ones. It's 2 men on the outside, 2 men in the ring. Really, that's the rules, and winner takes all.
Winner size of the person is going to be a big one here in Timmins. A giant crowd in attendance, and Cobra Kai now gets a very, very warm response from the crowd here in Timmins.
He's fired up. You can tell he's excited to be in this match, to be in this city, in this building.
Well, you look through the crowd and you know the fans are excited to have BSE here. You see BSE t-shirts, you see luchador masks. I think I saw a Cobra Kai mask in the crowd there. This is really something else, and we're so glad to be able to bring a huge event like Invasion Timmins all the way up to this great city. The fans have been waiting over 12 years for professional wrestling, and we're so glad to be able to provide them with a top-notch program such as Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
And if you're watching at home and you want BSE to come to your town, go to www.bloodsweatandtears.com, email the webmaster, email the company and say, hey, we want BSE in our hometown.
Absolutely, making the rounds, becoming the fastest growing company in all of Canada. Some big eyes are watching this company and watching the growth on a daily basis. As referee Dave Linton now checking the participants to make sure that they're all clean and ready to go. Well, this Unreal Michael Elgin really getting a heated response from this crowd.
And that's what I told you, Dave. He sometimes loses focus. He can't let these people get into his head that way. He's got to focus on the 3 men in front of him.
Oh, look at this now. It's all jockeying to see who's going to be the 2 men to start this match. Officially, that is.
That's interesting here because you're not sure if you want to start off the match because then you control your own destiny. Because there's no fun just watching guys getting pinned when you're sitting on the outside.
Well, these participants are here to wrestle. That's the whole point, right? And a guy like Ash has decided he's taking the outside. Looks like we're going to get Cobra Kai and El Sombra, the 2 masked luchadors, about to lock up Cobra Kai from Los Angeles, California, the Cobra Kai Dojo, and from Tijuana, Mexico, El Sombra. This is going to be a fun match as we lock up now. A quick go behind by Sombra. Who do you give the edge to in this match?
Dave, this is too close to call right now. You know what? I gotta go with Michael Elgin. He's got the aggression, he's got the attitude, and if he can, again, keep the fans out of his head, I think he's got the power that some of these guys just don't have, that he can get the job done.
Sombra now with an arm bar wrenching down on the left arm of Cobra Kai as he rolls out now. Beautiful kip up now. Cobra Kai with an arm bar of his own and a scoop. Drops Sombra down to the mat while holding onto that arm bar. Very, very nice. Very well executed by Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai is so well schooled. He knows a multitude of styles. He can go with just about anybody. And Sombra's no slouch either. You don't misunderstand me at all. He knows exactly what's going on in that ring at any given time.
I think the only thing that's holding Cobra Kai back is maybe a need of an attitude adjustment. He's got a mean streak about him, but I don't see it come out very often.
Well, sometimes he panders to the fans. He likes to hear the cheers of the crowd. And you got to put that behind you if you want to be successful in this business. You can't be playing to them. You got to focus on getting the job done.
Well, you're looking at 4 guys who are all just steps away from huge things, really, in the wrestling business, especially a guy like Ash, the 2005 Adrenaline Cup champion, the 2006 Adrenaline Cup not too far away. Ash looking to perhaps be able to defend that title in the tournament. Cobra Kai maybe looking for a spot in that tournament. El Sombra, the same thing, as well as Michael Elgin. And a quick cover now. Cobra Kai only able to get a 2 on El Sombra. Look at this now. Big cover, Sombra, 1, 2. Not able to hold Cobra Kai down. Elimination style this match is. We will go until there is a winner. Cobra Kai now. With a roll, 1.
Nice roll up.
2. Not able to hold Sombra down. Ducks a clothesline. Both men go off the ropes, scouting each other very well.
Wow, there's such similar styles between these two luchadors. This is fantastic. And you know what? I'm surprised that both of them are really going for it this quickly early in the match, as opposed to trying to be slow and methodical. They're actually going out there and giving it all.
When you're performing in front of a crowd the size of this one, the adrenaline gets to you, and you probably want to spend it pretty early in the match. Cobra Kai now. And Sombra once again scouting each other very well. The Mexican arm drag taking down Cobra Kai, but an arm drag of his own. Look at this. Both masked men working very well in this match.
Oh, that's beautiful. And the crowd just getting behind these guys, showing their support. They love what they're seeing.
And the big tag, Sombra now tags in Ash, the Adrenaline Cup champion from 2005, as he makes his first official appearance in this match. And Cobra Kai now makes a tag, and here comes Unreal Michael Elgin.
And this is going to be a different dynamic. These two, unlike the other two masked luchadors, these two have such conflicting styles. It's going to be interesting. You're going to see the grace and the speed and the quickness of Ash against the just raw power of Michael Elgin.
Oh, look at this. Michael Elgin trying to get the fans behind him. It's not working that way, but for Ash, it's almost academic. Look at this.
Wow, Elgin trying to soak those into those cheers. They're just not coming.
Referee Dave Litton getting in on the action. Good for him. A senior official here at Blood, Sweat News. Michael Elgin now seems a little bit upset. I'll add that to the list of names that Michael Elgin gets called from every city he goes to. Now you can add chicken to that list. And we're not talking deep fried either.
No, and he can't like that. And letting him know what he thinks of the crowd right back at you.
He's a kid who's got to get his emotions in check. He's really got to be able to hold himself well. I mean, a world of talent and a world of potential, but just that temper that you did allude to a little earlier, Bob, it just gets the best of him and it really holds him back.
Yeah, he's going to have to get out of that, off the floor too, and get away from that crowd. He's liable to smack one of those guys. And those cops, if they're not done brutalizing T. Gomez, they could be back in this building.
Brutalizing T. Gomez. He was taken to jail. He lost the loser leaves town match. And that's all there is to it, really.
Oh, and now Ash conducting the orchestra. He's just going to rile up Elgin. This is not a position Elgin wants to be in at all.
Look at those arms tightly around the massive frame of Unreal Michael Elgin. The crowd really behind Ash in this one at this point. Oh my God! Using the lower posterior, really taking it to Ash in the midsection, maybe knocking the wind out of him.
Yeah, I don't even know what you call that. I don't want to know what you call that, and I certainly don't want to experience it, but Ash taking his stride. He's still got the Still trying to get that crowd behind him, cheer him on, and get him past Michael Elgin.
A metrosexual at his best is Ash. You taking any fashion tips from Ash lately, Bob?
Dave, I have nothing in common with Ash in terms of looks, in terms of style, and no. I'm more of the Michael Elgin style.
Well, he's a hit with the ladies, so, would you want some help?
Well, you know what? Michael Elgin's a hit with the ladies, too. I saw him the other day. He was with a babe.
Oh, yeah? What was her name?
I don't know. He was a talking pig, but...
Oh, babe! Oh, that's what you were referring to. Well, all right. Michael Elgin in tight company now. Side headlock for Ash.
And don't let the prima donna antics of Ash fool you either, Dave. The guy is gifted. I'll give him that. He's a tremendous athlete. He's got all the skills, all the tools. And, well, the ladies do love him.
Trying to hold down Michael Elgin, trying to wear him out, trying to take some energy out of the big man, but he just lifts up Ash and tosses him into the corner.
Well, that's just a deadlift. Picked him up and rammed him in that corner.
He's got a 5 count to break it up. Ooh, that was close. Dangerously close to a 5 count. Elgin extending a hand.
Yeah, show of sportsmanship, maybe? That's sort of unreal for Michael Elgin.
So to speak. And Ash wondering if he should take him up on it. They shake hands. Oh, okay, all right, there you go. Show of sportsmanship. Oh, and he tried. He blocked the chop. Blocked it again now. Ducks it again. Ash taking it into the corner. Missed the boot. Michael Elgin now. He just can't get it done.
Yeah, it's not the DVD skipping, folks. That was actually how quick Ash really is.
Look at this now. Ducks underneath and a big, huge chop. Again to the massive chest of unreal Michael Elgin as he's tossed into the ropes. Big reversal now. Ash goes off. Go behind. Look at this now. Rolls him up. 1, 2. Ooh, I thought he had him. Thought we had Michael Elgin eliminated first in this match. Big leapfrog.
Elgin's just got too much power in those legs to hold him down that way. And I don't know if Ash is going to be able to get him over.
On a hip toss, not quite able to do it, so he adjusts his style. Ducks a clothesline again. Heads over top, rolls up Michael Elgin. 1, 2.
Oh, he almost got the first elimination of the night.
Now off the ropes, here comes Ash. Running drop kick, takes down Michael Elgin. Ash with a cover now. Forearm right into the chin. Barely a 2 count. Referee Dave Linton right in great position, able to count, and he wasn't able to hold him down for very long. Look at this now. Big tag. Here comes Sombra back into the ring. Legal men, Michael Elgin and El Sombra as he ducks under now. Comes off the ropes with a flying clothesline.
Air Sombra.
But he was caught by Michael Elgin and lifts up to his feet and holds him there.
Yeah, I think Air Sombra's going in for a crash landing here. Elgin picking up, holding like a child.
Showing the power, but look at this now. Cobra Kai takes down Elgin. 1, 2.
Well, but did you see that as Elgin went over? He heaved Sombra over his head. I don't know who took the worst end of that.
Set him up. I've kind of lost count. I don't even know who the legal man is. And look at that now. A Samoan drop by Michael Elgin. Dropping Cobra Kai down hard onto the lower back into the rib area. There's no world of hurt. I'm guessing Cobra Kai now, the legal man. 1, 2. And the BSC luchador style of entrance into this match, it doesn't have to be a tag. If one man does roll out of the ring, another man can make himself legal in the match. Taking a little bit of taste of Mexico and mixing in the BSC style to make it a very original theme here at Blood, Sweat, and Tears for the Fatal 4-Ways, for the Suicide 6-pack matches. As Cobra Kai now back to his feet, Michael Elgin takes
big running knee lift, gets Cobra Kai winded and on the ground prone. And
Get in there!
And Elgin, smart move, not wasting his energy, not going to expend his power on right now. He's going to let Sombra take out Cobra Kai a little bit.
Well, we saw these two men were the first to compete in this match. And Sombra now off the ropes. You're going to see a very luchador Mexican style. And
nice drop.
Let's be honest, Tijuana, Mexico is quite a ways away from Timmins, Ontario, Bob.
Timmins is quite a ways away from everything, Dave. You know how far up I came on Route 101? I don't know where I am anymore.
You're in Timmins, Bob. You're at Blood, Sweat, and Tears Invasion Timmins, the biggest event to hit Timmins in 12 years. And Ash now, big kick to the back, the shoulder area.
Sombra's not going to know where he is after a kick like that to the head. Barely gets out at the 3 count.
Off the ropes, look at that. Beautiful senton. Also hard to give the edge to somebody in this match. And Ash takes a forearm to the midsection from El Sombra. In front of the 1,500 plus fans at Invasion Timmins, the big event And now the tag.
Yeah, and these fans have not stopped screaming since this match began.
Really, since this night began, Bob.
Oh, absolutely. And if there's anything, I think it's the only thing that we can say is that unanimously they hate Michael Elgin.
Well, what I love is it's a very vocal crowd, and they'll let you know very young and very early into the night just who they want to win, who they want to lose. Great to see this kind of reaction from wrestling fans. And only a 2 count now for Michael Elgin, not quite able to keep Ash down. Michael Elgin, wow, still taking a beating verbally from the crowd here tonight. Punches to the midsection. Ash now back up to his feet, off the ropes. Oh my God, sky high. Michael Elgin shot Ash about 12 feet up into the air, and he comes down hard, face first to the mat.
Yeah, I think Elgin has really got an advantage now. He's got Ash laying on the ground and writhing in pain. All he has to do now is go for the pin.
And he does. Very cocky pin. Just putting one hand on the chest. I think he thought he had enough. And look at this now. Michael Elgin dropping all that weight down. A massive amount of weight. Look at those thighs. Dropping all that weight down into the thin chest area of Ash. Oh my God, an enziguri taking Michael Elgin down to one knee.
Desperation move. He's...
Oh!
Jesus, he got gored right in half.
Cut him into 2 pieces. Michael Elgin now knocking Cobra Kai off the apron. I don't know, you think in a fatal 4-way match like this, especially elimination style, you might want to, I don't know, maybe make a friend in this match. Maybe team up and try to work on one guy, but all 4 men seem to be very full of pride and want to do it all themselves.
Well, Elgin made it clear he doesn't like any of these. And what's Sombra doing in there? Elgin was going to put Ash away, and Sombra just...
Oh my goodness, I don't even know what to call that. Sombra taking down, I guess, Michael Elgin in a bulldog, but at the same time, a reverse DDT taking Ash down. All 4 men in the ring.
Oh, and the Luchadors teaming up on Ash. And they're... Oh, look at them bending his body. Bodies are not meant to bend that way, Dave.
A Boston Crab / Texas Cloverleaf. Is Ash going to give up? This could be it. And Michael Elgin breaks it up, coming to the rescue of Ash. And for some odd reason, he goes to the ropes to look for a response from the crowd.
Yeah, I think Michael Elgin is his only fan tonight in this building.
Now boots to the midsection now. Michael Elgin lifts up Sombra, huge scoop slam.
And see, Elgin doesn't care who the legal man is. He just wants to beat all 3 of these guys up. If he, you know what, it's smart. If he can dissect each one of them, he could probably eliminate one right after the other.
Well, as he lifts Ash back up to his feet now. Ash trying to fight back. Irish whip into the ropes. Ducks a clothesline. Ash comes up. Oh, he caught him. He tried to hurricane Rana. Michael Elgin. Oh, my God. Throwing him powerbomb style into the corner. And he walks right back out in a huge powerbomb. Oh, and he did it again.
Again, Ash's head just whacked that top turnbuckle with such force.
Not once, but twice. And now Cobra Kai. Huge spinning kick. Sombra takes down Michael Elgin. Boots to the midsection. Cobra Kai now. Springboard. Oh, beautiful second row moonsault. 2, 3. Michael Elgin is eliminated.
The Luchadors team up and eliminate Michael Elgin.
Well, the fans happy about that elimination. It took Sombra and Cobra Kai to team up to take out Michael Elgin. We're now down to 3. It's Cobra Kai, El Sombra, and the 2005 Adrenaline Cup champion, Ash.
Yeah, the action's just too quick to call here, Dave. Both the Luchadors are hitting Elgin with numerous assaults, eliminating from this match. And now, after that teaming up, they're taking on each other right now.
Well, they all understand it. It's a fatal 4-way. Cobra Kai now off the ropes. He's grabbed by Michael Elgin, drugged to the outside. He's finished. Why is he? Oh my God! Back first into the guardrail.
Elgin exacting some revenge on Cobra Kai for eliminating him just seconds ago.
We need some officials out here. Somebody's got to get Michael Elgin away from ringside.
All these wacky Mexican rules, Dave, where people just can come in wherever they want. You know what? It's no wonder Elgin got frustrated and look at him. Telling the crowd exactly what he thinks of them.
Oh, and Ash now diving, suicide dive through the ropes, taking out Michael Elgin. Wow. I think he has some exception to him still being at ringside.
Wow, I don't know if that really helped Ash, though. He shouldn't be concentrating on the guys limited, and now he's paying for it. He's paying for it hard.
We got to get somebody down here to get rid of Michael Elgin. He's officially eliminated from this match. Enough is enough. going to leave on his own volition. By the sounds of it, he's had enough too.
He was trying to make a statement. I think he did. And his statement really is he hates Timmins.
Maybe a little bit embarrassed that he's the first to be eliminated in this fatal four-way.
Well, Michael is bad-tempered. You know he couldn't have taken too kindly on that.
Well, that and the fact that he didn't exactly endear himself to the opponents in this match, trying to do it all by himself. And maybe a bad strategy for Michael Elgin. But nevertheless, he's been eliminated from this match. We are down to 3. Ash now on the apron. Sombra fills him with a forearm to the side of the head. Retaliation by Ash. Fills one of his own. Forearms back and forth. Now Sombra, he's got Ash really in wobbly legs. Tries to throw him into the buckle. Ash blocks it. Takes Sombra head first into the turnbuckle. Ash trying to get that crowd behind him. Very important for him by the sounds of it.
Ash taken in the air.
Look at this. Oh!
He just stomped on the back of Sombra's head, drove him to the mat head first with his boot.
Nash has got to get a pin. I think that's it for Sombra. Face first into the mat.
I don't know how Sombra's conscious right now. If Ash has got to roll him over, get the pin, someone's got to get Sombra some medical attention. That can't be right.
Both men slowly making their way up. Ash with a cover. 1, 2. Sombra moving around a little bit too much. Unfortunately, Ash wasn't able to get a cover sooner. And Cobra Kai still laying on the outside after that vicious attack from Michael Elgin. He's kind of out of it at this point.
He might not be a factor in this match anymore. It might be Ash taking out Sombra or Sombra taking out Ash, and Cobra Kai just might have to default this match. He can't participate.
Well, either that or maybe Cobra Kai, the rascally ninja that he is, maybe he's playing possum on the outside.
You see, that's just a kind of evil trick that he would play, isn't it?
Well, Sombra now making his way back to his feet. Elbows at the midsection while all this is going on with Cobra Kai. We can only speculate. Look at this. Belly to back, and he flipped him right over.
Wow, he paid back Ash and dumped Ash on the back of his head just for... Oh, this is unbelievable, Dave. I can't believe that all three of these guys are still moving after the abuse their bodies are taking.
Cover 1. Not quite enough. Sombra only able to get a 2 count. This match nearing the 20-minute mark. You know these guys have got to be feeling tired at this point. Huge chop from Sombra. Fist to the side of the head. He's in control of Ash. Whips in the Irish whip reverse now. Sunset flip. Ash misses the stomp. Misses the kick now. Sombra scouting very well. He is a complete student of this game. And look at this now. Sombra with a driver. 1, 2.
Unbelievable. Ash kicks out of that after taking... Wow, I don't even know what you call that, David. Some sort of Mexican driver.
It's a Sombra driver, if you want to call it, the L driver, whatever it is. But Sombra is a complete student of this game. He really knows who his opponents are. Nobody spends more time watching videotapes of his opponents than El Sombra. I tell you, this kid really knows a thing or two about every guy he gets in the ring with, and tonight is no exception. Boot to the midsection now as he's still in control of action. There, look at this. Cobra Kai.
Kai's back up, and within running ends a great kick Sombra right in the head.
Cobra Kai now, ever the opportunist. If you've seen one, he's got a handful of fire going, and he's ready to take out Sombra and take out Ash.
Yeah, he regrouped on that floor, and now he's really dominating Sombra right now. And
what a huge super kick! Cobra Kai back to the outside again.
He paid for that, and wow, Ash out of nowhere with a kick to the head.
On a boot to the back of the head now. Ash with those educated feet takes him over. 1, 2, 3.
He got him.
Sombra's gone.
Sombra has been eliminated. This is down to 2. Ash and Cobra Kai. This is just too quick to call, Dave. Don't even understand what's going on. Some of these finishes, but all I know is Cobra Kai is perched up. He's setting Ash up for something.
Look at this.
Oh, and he gets caught.
Big slap in the face by Ash. He's been in there. He's been wrestling for quite a while now. I'm going to be interested to see how much energy Ash has left. And now Cobra Kai, who was on the outside for a long time, setting him up for a top rope hurricane. Tosses Cobra Kai across the ring. Ash with a cover. 1, 2.
Oh, and Cobra Kai barely gets that shoulder up.
You are watching a fatal four-way elimination match featuring the stars of BSE, the 2 men remaining, Cobra Kai and Ash, as referee Dave Linton stands over top of the 2 men who have got to be completely out of gas at this point.
Yeah, already eliminated Michael Elgin and El Sombra, and these 2 warriors are coming down to the wire here. I don't know how both of them are standing the fumes that they're running on right now, because they've not been holding back at all for 25 minutes.
Back up to the feet now. Cobra Kai with a spinning kick taking Ash down to the midsection.
Kai might have found a second win here. He looks like he's setting up for maybe a moonsault.
One of the best moonsaults in the business. Cobra Kai sky high. 1, 2, count. This is a...
Wow, Ash barely able to kick out of that one. I thought it was over, Dave.
I certainly thought Cobra Kai had the victory over Ash on that one. Lifts up Ash to his feet now, or to his rear end rather, and the feet of Cobra Kai into the lower back of Ash. And a huge chop to the chest. Really trying to lay it into Ash.
Oh, and now just pummeling him in the corner. These guys are really showing their aggression now. Both of them want to win this match in front of this huge crowd.
Now an Irish whip, buckle to buckle goes Ash. Cobra Kai follows him in, but takes a boot to the mush. Kai now on his way in. He was lifted into the corner. Ash all by himself. Look at this. Sets him up. Huge backcracker, vintage edge.
Elevated backcracker right off the middle turnbuckle, and Ash has got to, if he can cover him, I think it's over. 1.
Oh, and he had him down, but Cobra Kai,
the wily veteran that he is, knows exactly where he is in the ring, able to get his foot on that rope and break the count. And Ash, you can see the frustration on his face.
oh man, that was all Ash had, it seemed. Now he's really got to find something deep within to take out Cobra Kai. Wow. And Cobra Kai now making his way back to his feet after taking that backcracker. Ash lining him up.
He's got him in target, in the sights.
Boot to the midsection. Ash looking to set him up. Cobra Kai now, reversal, lifts him up. But Ash able to duck out of it, tosses Cobra Kai head first into the corner. My oh my. Ash now flying to the top rope.
Yeah, and the crowd loving what they're seeing, Dave. You can hear it. They're just going crazy for this action.
Cut off by Cobra Kai now. Kai with a fist to the side of the head. Both men in very, very tough ground at this point. Setting him up. We can see the Spanish fly. Ash able to elbow his way out, sending Cobra Kai down to the mat.
Oh, he's lucky he did, because if Kai would have hit that Spanish fly,
oh, and he tilt-a-whirl DDT'd him. Using all his energy and all his weight from the top rope to spin Cobra Kai around and dig him head first into the mat.
Yeah, and Ash just, after the punishment that these guys have put their bodies through, he can barely move himself.
Referee Dave Linton administering the 10 count. We're up to a 5.
We might see a double count out here.
Which would be an unfortunate end to this match. Really, the 4 men have been working so hard. Cobra Kai kips up as Ash slowly makes his way to his feet now. They're trading fists and elbows and arms and chops, the whole nines.
Yeah, they're slugging it out toe-to-toe right now. I can't believe that these guys... Oh, Ash. A jawbreaker by Ash.
Throwing everything at him, including the kitchen sink at this point. As he's going up sky high looking for that tilt-a-whirl DDT. The tornado DDT once again. As he sets him up, Kai caught him. Put him back into the corner.
Kai knew exactly. He scouted it. He knew exactly what was coming, and he knew he had to stop it. And now he's just wailing on Ash right in the corner.
Cobra Kai now picks a boot to the face. Maybe taking too much time leaving Ash up there. Sets him up. Top rope. Kick to the back of the head. Ash is on Dream Street. He doesn't know where he is right now. Cobra Kai back up. Setting him up for the Spanish fly. This could be it. He's got him up top. Look at this. Oh!
Jesus, he got him. Unbelievable.
The cover now. 1, 2, 3. This one is over.
Oh, that Spanish fly, probably the most devastating move in blood, sweat, and tears, Dave. And you know, when Ash got hit with that, the count was academic.
Cobra Kai manages to outlast, outwit, and outsurvive the other 3 men in this match. El Sombra, Michael Elgin, and the 2005 Adrenaline Cup champion Ash. That's a huge win for Cobra Kai here tonight in Timmins. But what do you got to say about Ash? What do you got to say about the other competitors in this match? Really gave it their all, Bob. And what do you say to the guys who, it's like, as a consolation, you lost the match, but, you know, way to go?
Oh, Dave, all 4 guys gave it their all. No one put their heart and soul to it. Like, I'm flustered at how great of a match that was. That was unbelievable. And you know what? Even though Cobra Kai walked away victorious, you got to give all 4 credit. What athletes, what a tremendous performance by all 4 guys.
Still to come, the main event tonight, the triple threat match, which features Monty Brown against Showtime Eric Young against James Champagne. That's still to come. You get the backstage view as you see Frankie the Mobster training for this match, getting ready for this match, getting pumped up, and he is an intense man. And I don't even like being in the same building as this guy. He is a loose cannon if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, this guy should be locked away.
That's a freaking disgusting overweight Eskimo. You are disgusting!
You kidding me?
Did he just say what I think he said?
Yeah, he did, and I don't even want to repeat it, Bob. Frankie getting into the face of the fans here. Oh boy. Oh, they clearly don't know who they're messing with.
No, this is a dangerous situation. You do not want to be provoking that guy. It's like poking an angry bear.
He is intensity personified. Frankie the Mobster getting ready to step into the ring.
Yeah, fans doing no favors by angering him. Doing no favors to Trent Powers, his opponent tonight.
Frankie he grabbed the microphone. I guess he has something to say. Boy, he's from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, making his way all the way up here to Timmins. Come on now. Enough is enough. He's just laying into the fans now.
Well, he does make some good points, though.
Are you kidding me? How can you agree with this guy? He's insane.
I'm afraid to disagree with him.
That's a good point, actually. Really no interest in giving the fans what they want to see. One of the finest of Timmins here, Rick Lemieux, the guest ring announcer, one of the catalysts of bringing Blood, Sweat, and Tears up to Timmins. He knew that the event would be huge. It's an event with Timmins Crime Stoppers, as now we get to see Frankie the Mobster taking on Trent Powers. This should be another great match, Bob.
Yeah, well, somebody call the Crime Stop line because this is going to be a mugging. I'm not looking forward to see what Frankie the Mobster is going to do to poor Trent.
Well, Trent Powers signing another young upstart, another a future star in this business is Trent Powers, a great young rookie here working his magic in Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and he's got a tall task in front of him. Frankie's just, well, he's just impossible to predict. You just don't know what kind of a match you're going to get out of Frankie the Mobster. You let the guy's intensity take over, and, well, you're going to be in a bad place.
Oh, yeah, you don't know what he's going to do. He's going to rip your arm off and beat you with it? Is he going to just kick your head off? Is he going to, I don't know, bite you and chew you up and spit you out? The guy's just insane.
I feel bad for the fans in the front row. You know, it's great you get the VIP seats and you get the great treatment from Blood, Sweat, and Tears, but then you got to deal with this kind of crazy guy. And look at, this is what I'm talking about. Trent Powers is in the ring. The match is inside the ring.
This guy's just a loose cannon. They gotta really, someone's gotta control him, get him in the ring. I don't know if the referee's up to the task though.
This is a big lockup now.
The one thing I like about Trent Powers is no matter how insurmountable the odds may seem, the guy's got a great attitude. He doesn't get discouraged. He's always in it, and he's always going to try his best. And, you know, I think, well, maybe his best might be good enough tonight. If he keeps up kicks like that, take Frankie out of his game. Absolutely.
Well, one of the few little-known facts about Trent Powers is that he's got those educated feet. With a martial arts background, he's going to have to utilize them here. And getting inside the head of Frankie the Mobster, which is a very dangerous place to be.
Yeah, he's got Frankie just flopping and flipping all over like a fish. I don't know if it's just going to provoke him, though.
And Trent Powers now reverses the Irish whip. Frankie goes over the top now, tries to roll up. The big kick now. Those tight feet of Trent Powers into the face of Frankie the Mobster, sending him outside the ring, reeling, a little bit angry right now.
Yeah, Frankie's not well balanced at the best of times, Dave, and I think the last thing Trent wants to do is just irritate him.
Well, Trent now stopped by the referee, stopping the high-flying aerial tactics of Trent Powers. But look at this now, baseball slide missed. Oh my goodness, lit him up. Oh, the chest is going to be as bright as those pants by the time he's done with them. Huge chop to the chest. Oh,
Frankie's just showing no respect at all for the official.
Trent with a chop of his own now, trying to send him. Look at this.
Oh,
Trent Powers showing
giving
some,
as good as he got.
Absolutely, showing some spirit. Takes Frankie, throws him in head first into the ring post. And what is this? He's asking the fans to throw the feet up. What is this? Oh, come on now.
Well, now, if Frankie attacks a fan, he's got every right. He's provoked. Whoa, what is that? That little kid just poked him in the eye?
Oh, that's great. Trent Powers now rolling Frankie back into the ring. Oh, wonderful, beautifully done. Oh, and there's those kicks again. Powers off the ropes, measures him. Huge elbow.
Yeah, nice delayed elbow there.
Looks for a cover, hooks him up. 1, 2. No, not even a 2 count. Frankie getting out behind the referee. Frankie needing a safe place to be.
Yeah, Frankie might have tuckered himself out. John with the fans out there, Dave. He doesn't look like he's his normal aggressive, dominating self. Or maybe I spoke too soon.
Yeah, I think you might have there. Trent Powers has got to be mindful of the loose cannon attitude of Frankie the Monster. You just don't know what to expect from this guy. He measures him up in a huge forearm to the back of the neck. Trent Powers.
I was talking about Trent Powers' attitude. That'll give you an attitude adjustment real quick when you take another clubbing blow like that.
And Frankie now measuring. Big right hand to the top of the head. Referee telling him to open up those fists. I don't think Frankie heard him.
No, well, I don't know if you're going to hear anything over this crowd telling him that he sucks.
Ooh, dangerous thing to do. Frankie now lines him up in a massive chop to the chest.
See, they anger him, and he just takes it on Trent Powers. And if I was Powers, I'd be asking the crowd just to zip it right about now.
Frankie now flips him over. And dancing. Reverse chin lock now. Throwing those massive arms around the throat and the neck area of Trent Powers.
Look at that shoulder. It's as big as Trent Powers' whole head.
Cut off the circulation. And you got to be careful with a guy like Frankie. That could be a choke.
Well, I think no, it's over the chin. I think he's just squeezing the life out of Trent. But Trent, I don't know where he's getting it from, but he's back on his feet.
Gonna pop his head like a cherry, just whipping him down to the mat.
Wow, the momentum. Any momentum that Trent had just got stopped right there.
There you go. That looks like a choke. He had him closer to the throat area. Frankie now.
Oh, and the referee admonishing Frankie, and again, Frankie with no respect at all for the official. You know, I like aggression as much as a nice guy, but you gotta respect the third man in that ring.
Oh, the referee, I guess I'm just sort of allowing it, gonna take the abuse. And look at this, there's feet now. Powers comes back over.
When he's rocked Frankie, Trent's gonna cover him. He's got to do something.
You saw those crossed eyes of Frankie the Mobster. He is on Dream Street as well now.
Yeah, when your eyes roll over in the back of your head, that's not a good sign. And Frankie looks like he's been rocked.
Irish whip into the buckle now. In follows Trent Powers running bulldog. And down goes Frankie. Looking for a quick cover now. 1, 2. Not quite enough to hold down Frankie the Mobster. Just barely able to kick out before the 3. Trent Powers is going to have to do everything he can to sneak out a victory over Frankie.
Yeah, he's going to find it deep within him to find what it takes to take out the big man and take him down for 3.
Well, he's got to keep using those feet. That's so far been one of the tools that's helped him in this match as he lifts Frankie up to his feet. He's got a headlock and it looks like he's planning something. Keeps looking over his shoulder.
This could be scary if he's doing what I think.
Oh no. Oh, and Frankie hangs him up. Trent Powers in a bad place and a running boot.
Wow, kick to the head almost removes it off of Trent Powers' neck.
Some educated feet of his own, and now Frankie realizing he has a chance to win this. 1, 2. Only hold him down for a 2 count. And Frankie, you got to be careful. The official needs to be very careful in there. Frankie looks like he's seconds away from snapping at any given time. And now lining him up with another fist to the side of the head.
This guy's just a powder keg, and geez, a really short fuse on him too.
And Powers in La La Land being whipped corner to corner. Taking him down. Frankie with a whole lot of velocity behind that one. Looking for approval from the crowd.
Yeah, Trent Powers' leg just folded underneath him. He hit that turnbuckle hard.
Looks Trent Powers back to his feet. Oh, look at that. Didn't see that coming. Trent Powers throwing some hard fists and chops of his own.
Well, Trent finding that somewhere to start fighting for his life. He knows it's either kill or be killed, and he does not want to be killed right now. And Frankie's the guy who's going to do it.
Frankie tossed into the corner now. Trent Powers with those feet again. Huge kick. I don't know if he got everything behind it, but he was enough to sort of send Frankie to another world. And now the fists, the chops. Big boot to the midsection, very unorthodox style. Frankie now springboard, takes a kick to the back of the head from the springboarding Trent Powers.
Oh, Frankie pops right back up though. I don't know. Any sane guy would have been knocked on his feet right now.
He just lets him fall. 1, 2, and a kick out now. Frankie, not quite enough. Trent Powers wasn't able to hold him down. And what a match tonight. What a show so far tonight. Blood, Sweat, Tears Invasion Timmins has been bloodthirsty.
Oh, this is crazy. This is the crowd getting behind Trent. They want to see him take out Frankie the Mobster. They've been on their feet, yelling, cheering, screaming all night long. They're excited that BSE is here in Invasion Timmins.
Trent Powers now trying to feed the feet to the midsection. Looks like Frankie was able to block some of them, but he's in a bad place.
Tree of woe.
Look at this. A huge diving kick to the midsection. Oh, and Frankie is in trouble. Trent Powers now with a cover. Rolling him over. 1, 2.
Frankie barely gets his shoulder up. Unbelievable. He's been rocked by Trent Powers, by those, as you say, educated feet of Trent Powers. And wow, Trent, who we thought, frankly, didn't have much of a chance against Frankie, is proved to be the aggressor here.
Now both men back up to their feet. Frankie in a world of hurt by the looks of it. Those kicks are really taking a lot out of the tank of Frankie the Mobster. Big forearm to the back now. Oh, and a huge kick to the chest.
Oh, he's grabbed him by the beard.
Handful of beard. Trent Powers now.
Unorthodox move. He's got him. Oh, what's he going to do with it?
Takes him to the corner. So tornado DDT, but Frankie able to toss Trent Powers right off of his shoulders. Face first into the mat. And where is Frankie the Mobster going now? This is not in Frankie's playbook.
No, this is not a normal move in his arsenal. I don't know if he's just been rocked by all those kicks that he's not thinking straight, but he got caught with a couple boots.
Trent Powers now. Both men up high. He's trying to double underhook him by the looks of this. Were you able to get him over? He did!
Double underhook superplex. Scott Frankie staggered, stunned.
Powers needs to gain some momentum to make a cover here. Referee issuing the 10 count. Kind of a fast one. Both men need to really move hard. Trent Powers just throws an arm over.
Whoa. Out of nowhere, Frankie still got some breath in him, still got some life in him.
Dangerously close.
I thought it was over, Dave. I thought it was over right there. A big superplex off the turnbuckles, and Trent still the aggressor. I like to see that.
Oh, runs into a huge boot from Frankie as he lifts him up from behind. Wow! What do you call that? I don't even know what to say about that. Like, he sort of corkscrewed his body and was able to contort it a little bit, just enough to get some momentum behind him. Takes Frankie over with a huge DDT.
I can't believe that. That was just ugly, Dave.
And I can't believe he kicked out.
He planted Frankie. Absolutely. Frankie to have the drive to still kick out of that after getting just planted.
At what point does it become all instincts, Bob? Like, I mean, both men completely worn out at this point. You've got to think.
Well, with Frankie, you know how animals run on pure instinct, and that's exactly what it is with him.
Another huge boot setting him up. Big kick to the side of the head. It's kind of like a punch-drunk boxer now. He's kick-drunk at this point. Frankie's staggering. Powers now spinning foot, but it was blocked by Frankie.
Oh, it just heaves him over his shoulder like a sack of garbage.
Now the cover. Now Frankie. 1, 2. Not quite enough. Another kick out.
Well, Frankie still maybe could have hooked the leg, maybe get a little deeper on that pinfall, but he's still rocked in the head. I don't know if he's thinking 100% of getting the pin as he is so much as he's just got to get out of here alive. Oh, but now here it is. Here's where the animal instinct kicks in again, and he's setting up Powers huge.
Oh, he's setting him up for a big sit-down choke slam that Frankie is famous for, but no, he blocked it, takes him down, knees to the face. Trent Powers now has an opportunity for a big victory, but the punch is blocked, and there it is.
Oh, he got him.
1, 2, this one is over. Give the nod to Frankie the Mobster.
Wow, what a match, what a contest. Either guy could have taken this one. Frankie just happened to get the Duke this one. What a beautiful chokeslam powerbomb.
Well, you got to give it up to Trent Powers. He was able to go toe-to-toe for quite a while with Frankie the Mobster at this point.
I've never seen anyone take on Frankie and have as much success, frankly, as he had. But at the end, Frankie the Mobster dominated. Gets a 1, 2, 3.
How does a guy like Frankie celebrate after a victory?
I think he goes up and beats up some more people, dude.
Well, by the looks of it, he just might. He seems like he's taken to the limit in this match against Trent Powers, but still has a bit left in the tank. Trent Powers, unfortunately, unable to get the nod in this one, but a great showing for that young upstart. Oh, come on. Show some sportsmanship. Trent Powers extended the hand to say, you know what, you were the better man tonight, and Frankie, no thank you.
Not sure what's going on there,
Don't know
but
what to say about that.
I'm not going to be the one to tell him that I thought that was a little strange.
And Frankie mocking Trent Powers now. What a sore winner. That's terrible. And what is he? Well, okay. A little refreshment after the match.
Dave, if you don't like him, you go in there and tell him.
Well, I'm not saying anything to him. I mean, dude, what is he doing?